You're watching Pyro Media News.
Mentally feel like Kobe, I'm like Jokic with the rock. You physically couldn't hold me, I don't care if you push it 40. You can never little bro me. Euro step like Ginobili, from young OG to the OG. From nosebleeds to floor seats. Circle stronger than Cuban links. My gold dance, your gold plated. You verse me, now that's the reach. We ready. Who ready? We ready. Who ready? Who? We ready. Who? Who ready? Who? We ready. Who ready? We ready. Been ready. I waited. My turn. On God.
Hello,
I keep dropping back to back. I keep going if you let me.
If this is your first time joining us, welcome. We hope your experience with us is fruitful. While we are loading your experience, please do us a quick favor and hit that like button from whichever platform you're watching or listening on. And we do hope you consider hitting that subscribe or follow button so you can check out more of our amazing content. All right, let's start the show.
A lot of my stress went away when I stopped giving myself the responsibility of healing other people. Because the only one that I'm responsible for is myself. And I can support people and sit with them when needed, but I can't sit for them. And if they're not ready to face themselves, then that's not on me.
What is going on, Pyromaniacs? We're back with another episode of Pyro Power Hour. Friday, TGIF. Thank God it's Friday. And I'm your host, Kwame, and I'm joined by the handsome, the melanated proficient, looking good with that yellow on, sir. The king
Thank you.
Darius, how are you, sir?
I'm good. I'm ready to get into these topics.
Whoa, listen, we got a lot to talk about today. Listen, y'all, what's going on, Cupcake? Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Appreciate you. Good morning, everyone except Bleach Blonde, Bad Built, Butch, Body Butch. We're going to get into it, y'all. We're going to get into it. Y'all hold steady. Make sure you guys are liking, sharing, and subscribing. It does help the algorithm, and it lets people know that we are loud, live, and in color. I don't care if you share it to your mammy, everybody, a lot of that. Get it in here, okay? Get in here. We got a lot to talk about. I'm going to go ahead and move as quickly as possible. We want to welcome you guys to coming on through, and we want to thank you guys. Happy Friday to you guys. Yes, Supervisor, that is your color. It complements your glow. I know that's right. Haley Rich. Hey, Cupcake.
Oh, thank you, Cupcakes.
You're the best. All right, y'all. We got a lot to talk about today. We have a lot. It is a packed house. So we want to make sure that we are thanking our gladiators for all that they do. Shout out. If you want to become a gladiator, go ahead and make sure that you hit up you hit up our head of security over there and show get the paperwork all together. Praise Jesus. All right, y'all, we got a lot to talk about today. As you can see, we have some stuff on the docket. This is only a smidgen of what's on the docket today, so we're going to get into it. We're going to talk about what's going on with Sydney Starr and Darius McCary. We're going to also talk about that DJ Akademics dude. He has always something to say. And we're going to be talking about what's going on over there with, what's his name? Soulja Boy. Yes. And we're going to, our main story for the day is going to be the queen herself, Representative Jasmine Crockett, laying out this snow cricket of a demon that is Marjorie Taylor Greene. We're going to get into it. Where is Michaela? Get Michaela up in here, okay? What is going on?
Yes, we need Michaela for this reading.
We need Michaela.
Of the wheel.
I'm here, y'all. Was closing out.
Hey, Dr. Hall.
What's going on? No, there's no need for you to apologize, sir. You're good to go. We know you're taking care of the kiddos. All right, y'all. Quick announcements, y'all. really, really quickly, make sure that you guys hit up Pyro Media Network on Cash App if you want to bless this platform. If you like what we're doing, we appreciate you for all that you do. And I want to thank all of those that did donate this week. We appreciate you. It is going to a good cause, so we appreciate all that you do. Also, if you are feeling so inclined, you can bless Darius and myself. Hit me up at Kwame C86 or Darius at DLight08, and that's light as in the light of the Lord. Praise him. Praise him. Hallelujah. Glory to his name. All right, let's go ahead and move on, y'all. We also want you to go ahead and follow Pyro Media Network on all social media platforms, TikTok, Facebook, everywhere, lottie dottie. We appreciate you for all that you do. You can go ahead and follow them everywhere, again, at pyromedianetwork.com. And also check out the hotspot. We had a grand old time. Shout out to Mona. We gave her off today because she was tired, honey. She stays up late on the East Coast, and we appreciate you for all that you do. Dr. Jose, my mama said, it's always takes a sword to lay these folks. I know that's right. Shout out to Delta Diva Crockett. We gonna get into it. Hold your horses, y'all. Hold your horses. Shout out to Pyro Cocktail Hour. We're gonna be having Darius on there soon, so shout out to Darius. We're gonna get into something where you can see us in rare form. Praise Jesus. All right, y'all. I think that it's going to do it for the announcements on today. Yes, that is going to be it. Let's go ahead and get into some breaking news, y'all. We have one story that I think you guys should hear about, and it's coming out of Texas. So let's go ahead and check it out. Cupcake, do you know what's going on over here? Let's find out. Oh, Lord Jesus. Texas. You know, if it ain't Florida, it's Texas. You know, so Daniel Perry, a former U.S. Army sergeant who was convicted of unaliving a protester at a Black Lives Matter rally in 2020, was released from prison yesterday, after he was pardoned by Texas Governor Greg Abbott. Take a look at what's going on here.
Governor Greg Abbott issued a controversial pardon for a man who was convicted of shooting and killing a Black Lives Matter protester. His name's Daniel Perry. He was sentenced to 25 years in prison. That was last May. A jury found him guilty of murdering Air Force veteran Garrett Foster during a 2020 demonstration against police brutality in Austin. After reviewing the case, the Texas Board of Pardons and Paroles recommended a full pardon. The governor then made it official and then also restored Perry's firearms rights. The governor then said in a statement today, and I'll quote here, Texas has one of the strongest stand your ground laws of self-defense that cannot be nullified by a jury or a progressive district attorney. So the other side of that, the Travis County District Attorney did fire back this afternoon saying, and we'll quote here, the board and the governor have put their politics over justice and made a mockery of our legal system.
So you mean to tell us, like, at the end of the day, tell us that you don't care about Black lives without telling us that you don't care about Black lives. What are your thoughts, Darius?
I mean, this is another example of Governor Hot Wheels, you know, all the BS that he's doing out in Texas. He don't care about Black folks.
No.
He don't care about Black and brown people. He don't care about immigrants. He don't care about anybody that is not of a Caucasian persuasion.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, it's very unfortunate. It's a travesty of justice.
But it's not shocking.
Not at all.
Not shocking. All right. We'll keep you guys posted on what's going on with that. I don't know what else there is to say about that, but listen, this is why it's important to vote, and this is why it's important to make sure that you are voting for in your best interest. Y'all sit here and complain about the government, but then when it's time to vote and when the major time comes, it's so simple. We don't have to do the dials anymore. It's buttons. Right? Vote. He was safer in jail. Time will tell. Listen, honey. That's another conversation. All right, y'all. Let's move on. And we got to talk about what is happening on today. So, as you guys know, there's something every day going on, but today is National Endangered Species Day. Animal lovers and conservationists, unite. May 17th is National Endangered Species Day. This is a day to consider the dwindling populations of certain animals and work together to help. Environmental conservation didn't gain traction until the mid-1800s. America's Endangered Species Act of 1973 sparked both domestic and international conservation by providing a framework for protection. Even today, some remain critical of human efforts to make the world more habitable of endangered animals. They argue that natural selection should decide which species live or die. But let's remember that humans have an unprecedented effect on the planet, which can have negative consequences on the lives of other animals. Yes, it is National Endangered Species Day. As a science teacher, I will allow this. Thank you. She said, okay, Hakuna Matata, this is dumb.
Yeah, I'm trying to get to the stories. I don't care about this.
We're gonna go move quickly with these birthday shout outs because there's a lot. Samuel, there's a lot. I don't know why we need like 2 or 3. I don't need this many. But
we just say happy birthday to all these people at one
that's
time.
what we're gonna do. I'm not gonna read their bios. Okay. First and foremost, we want to shout out. We are still in Taurus season. We are still in Taurus season. Shout out to my Taurus brethren and sister and everybody in between. Happy birthday goes to Lena Waithe. Y'all know who she is. If you don't know who she is, listen, move on, look it up, Google it. We want to do some honorable mentions to this Taurus as well. Candy Boris, happy birthday to you, girl. We know her. We love her. Some of us do. All right. And then why is he in here? Oh, no. Happy birthday, girl. We're moving on. I'm not going to acknowledge you.
Get that woman out here.
Right. Happy birthday to Dietrich Haddon. Dietrich Haddon's birthday is today. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Karuchi. Yes, mother. Happy birthday to Karuchi. Shout out to Karuchi Tran. And then shout out to Taj Mori. Happy birthday to you as well. He is looking finer. You have grown up, sir. All right. Let's move on. Happy birthday. I think you need to meet me and Darius on separate in our offices. Thank you so much.
He can meet you.
Are you like him darker, huh?
Uh-huh.
Okay. All right, let's move on. You don't like light skins? Let me find out.
Sometimes. But babe, I like my coffee always served as black.
All right. Happy birthday to everybody. Lana Daddy was born on May 17th today. Yes. Let's move on. We're going to go ahead and pay some bills real quick. When we come back, we're going to go ahead and knock out this rundown. We have a lot to talk about. Come on, in 15 minutes, getting this all done. All right, y'all, stay tuned. We got a lot to talk about. We'll be right back.
I'll be right back, Kwame.
No worries.
Elevate your entertainment with Watch Vim. Discover the ultimate online streaming destination. Get an auto-renewing monthly subscription for unlimited content on all devices. Join us in supporting a Black-owned streaming platform that brings top-tier entertainment. Let the streaming excitement begin at Watch Vim, your seamless experience for endless entertainment. Stream online or download the Watch Vim app now.
Because self-care should be luxurious. Luxem Noir.
Are you ready for enlightening conversations that transcend boundaries? Get ready for Conversations with Clergy, brought to you by the HIV Vaccine Trials Network. In partnership with the world's largest publicly funded international collaboration, the HVTN is dedicated to evaluating vaccines to prevent HIV and COVID-19, but their impact doesn't stop there. The HVTN is at the forefront of advancing vaccinology, social and behavioral sciences, statistics, immunology, and even contributing to the research on tuberculosis and COVID-19 vaccines. By supporting Conversations with Clergy, the HVTN not only brings you thought-provoking discussions, but also contributes to the global effort to combat infectious diseases. Tune in, stay informed, and be a part of the change. Conversations with Clergy, supported by the HVTN, empowering conversations, empowering lives. Join us in this journey of knowledge, understanding, and progress. Conversations with Clergy, proudly brought to you by the HIV Vaccine Trials Network, because together we can make a difference.
Know that you can now catch the electrifying sounds of Bulletin Flight Radio anywhere you go? Yes, you heard it right. Tune in to the high-flying beats and soaring melodies by downloading the TuneIn app on your mobile device. Just search for Bullet in Flight Radio and hit play. It's that easy. And if you have a smart device like Alexa or Google, just say, "Hey Google," or "Alexa, play Bullet in Flight Radio on TuneIn." Experience the rush of adrenaline wherever you are. Listen to Bullet in Flight Radio on TuneIn using your Alexa or Google devices. Soaring through the skies has never sounded this good. Don't miss out on the ultimate musical journey. Tune in now to Bullet in Flight Radio on TuneIn and let the music take you on an unforgettable ride. Get ready to elevate your listening experience. Brought to you by Bullet in Flight Radio.
All right, y'all, we are Black by popular demand. Thank you guys so much for tuning on in. If you're just tuning in, make sure you hit that like button, share, and subscribe. It does help the algorithm. And shout out to all of our sponsors over there on Bullet in Flight Radio, Vim Media, Dr. Morrison, Dr. Dante, actually, and everyone else, Lux Noir. We appreciate all that you do. All right, y'all, let's get into some stuff here. Oh, and also we want to shout out Succulent Eyes from our sister over there, Ramona Atkins. Make sure you guys head over there, Succulent Eyes, and that's with a Z. You can go ahead and grab all of the information there by going to her website and getting, and now they're going to be getting subscriptions after this month. So if, or prescriptions rather. So if you want to go ahead and grab, fill your prescription over there, you can do so by jamming out with some Succulent Eyes and looking good in the process. All right, y'all, it's time to get into the rundown. We have a lot to talk about today, but first, let's go ahead and shout out Saweetie. Saweetie just came out with, or just dropped her new video called Nani. I heard it. It's cute. But we want to shout out Saweetie. I don't think it's better than her original best friend, but you know, I think I could hear it in the club. I could shake a little tail feather to it. So shout out to Saweetie. You have any questions on that? Shall we move on? Yes.
Moving on.
All right. Next up, we have y'all's favorite person, Diddy. His friend Brendan Paul. Diddy's alleged drug mule. Brendan Paul had struck a plea deal in his drug case and will avoid jail time, according to TMZ. As was previously reported, Brendan, who previously worked as Diddy's main assistant, was arrested back in March at the Miami Opa Loca Executive Airport after authorities allegedly found cocaine and marijuana candy in his bag during a search. The arrest coincided with raids on Diddy's Los Angeles and Miami homes as part of an investigation into allegations of sex trafficking and illegal gun possession. Now, Brendan's attorney, Brian Bieber, confirmed that his client has since accepted the prosecutor's offer to enter a diversion program. Upon completion of the program, the case against Brendan will be dismissed entirely. The Miami-Dade state attorney also confirmed to the outlet that this is a standard offer for nonviolent defendants with no prior convictions in possession cases. Now, this is just letting me know that he sang like a damn songbird. Oh, he sang. He let the world know everything about Diddy. That's just my personal opinion. What are your thoughts?
Possibly. Well, time will tell. But moving on.
Next, we are moving quicker with gas, y'all. Let's go ahead and get into what's going on over there with Kel Mitchell. So Kel Mitchell is going back and forth with his ex-wife online. He recently did an interview on Club Shay Shay, which it seems like everything starts from there. But he made a post and he said, "Dear everyone, I am deeply moved by the outpouring of love, personal stories, and breakthroughs you've shared after my Club Shay Shay interview. Your support means the world to me. I will continue to pray for you, and please pray for me. The very experiences that you have resented or regretted most in life, the ones you've wanted to hide and forget, are the experiences God wants to use to help others. they are and he continues on to go on about it. Now he's talking about how he felt he alleged that his ex-wife got pregnant multiple times by different men. Also, he's saying that that she cheated on him multiple times, all these different things, and also that she had allegedly had an abortion with his child and did not tell him. So the ex-wife's hit back. This is what she said on social media. Take a look.
I don't know. Do you remember your daughter in a car accident? You remember your son losing his tooth? You remember taking your kids' money? Do you remember being completely physically, mentally abusive? Do you remember that you used to beat me and hit me and choke me and strangle me when I would come out the hospital because I have a single beta thalassemia disease? Do you remember that? Do you remember that you were addicted to sex? Do you remember that? Do you remember me catching you with a man? Do you remember that? Do you remember you using the money that I created to pay for an entire woman's place? Do you remember that?
So it always seems like when women get into it with their man or whatever, they always go to this kind of like, oh, you slept with a man kind of thing. Like that's like this a negative insult. It's really demeaning. It's really annoying now at this point. And I also feel like that was his truth. That was his story. And if that's, you know, how you felt, I mean, I feel like people always go after. If this was switched, we would have been, you know, canceling Cal.
You know, I'm so tired of this. She knew that man was a queen when she married him.
Okay.
And all this stuff and all this back and forth on social media. I keep saying, why people keep putting all their business out on social media? That don't make neither one of them look good. But moving on, because we got better stories to get to.
We also want to make sure that what Darius just said was alleged. We don't know if he is homosexual or not, but if he is,
Child, please, that's a homosexual.
She said, okay, it says call the police, not us. Next.
Thank you.
That's today. Well, that was that. Next up, we have Baywatch. Let's get into a quick Baywatch real quick. So y'all know we've talked about Ashanti and Nelly for a while because they're just freaking adorable when they got back together. They've been really in love. They've been really showing each other love, whatever. But recently, and you also know that Ashanti is pregnant and she is looking beautiful, just stunning. But she recently posted a Mother's Day kind of bunch of Mother's Day photos. But she said this Mother's Day was so special, having our families together as we are about to embark on such an incredible journey was amazing. Wishing all of the amazing moms and moms to be a beautiful Mother's Day, pre-Mother's Day, etc. So I think this was cute. Yeah, she said, yeah, I know I'm late. I was so it was so much food, I got distracted. P.S. I only had one plate though. LOL. All right, that's cute. I think that they're adorable. I think that they are going.
I love that.
I love them. I love this for them. I really do. I think this is going to be cute. All right, let's get over to this fool. So Tay Diggs, made a post. And people are up in arms about it. He recently shaved his whole face, which I have seen him do that before. So I don't know why this is like a big deal, but or why he made it a big deal. But this is what he posted. Take a look.
I just had to shave all my facial hair off for this role that I'm playing in the movie. I've never seen myself without facial hair for about 89 years. Really don't like what I see. I don't like my up. It makes me feel like a monkey. A monkey, monkey, monkey. I don't like to look like a monkey. I don't like to look like me. I don't like.
I can't take no more. Stop it.
Can we please? Because it's like a lot of people are really frustrated because you know he said he looks like a monkey, and you know that's a derogatory towards our culture. What are your thoughts?
I like him better. He looks better with facial hair to me. At this point, at this stage in his life, He looks better with facial hair. That's my opinion.
Uh-huh.
Baby, you're not a singer. Sing in the shower now.
Well, he sang in Rent. He is a singer. He sang in Rent.
Oh no, that's not his calling. And we're moving.
We're moving on, but I do think that he was joking. I just don't think that he should have joked like that, especially on social media. Everything is not for social media. We need to stop. Moving on. Soulja Boy. So there's a lot going on with this. I've been
waiting on this one,
girl. There's a lot going on with this, and why this took me is and I actually let me rearrange this a little bit. Why I thought this was an interesting story was because he what's his name? What's the guy's name? The one on the right, the far right.
I don't know about him. I thought you was gonna have William the Baddest on here too, but because he out here saying some stuff, similar stuff too about Soulja.
So I know that the guy on the left is 21 Savage, and we got Soulja Boy, and I forget the other guy's name. But the other guy, whoever he is, Cupcake, if you can find out for me, Soulja Boy went ahead and started talking about his mama. Like I don't know what the genesis of that was, but that was crazy. So he went ahead and posted, and 21 Savage responded to him, and said, speaking on a Negro's mama, like shite is a game. You gonna shit on yourself when I see you, boy. So he basically threatened him. 21 Savage threatened him. Oh, thank you, Metro Booming. Thank you, Cupcake. Good looking out. Metro Booming. So he talked about Metro Booming's mama. Soulja Boy responded to 21 Savage and said, "F you and his mama, little boy. I'm a swing on you when I see you, lame." Then today or yesterday or whatever, Soulja Boy went out and said that he was sorry. He apologized to Metro Booming. He said, "I apologize to Metro Booming for overreacting over an old tweet. Condolences to his mom. I'm going to seek therapy and anger management. I'm done responding to hate, new or old." Go ahead.
Sounds like his publicist told him to say that. But yeah, this beef stuff is so stupid, and you know, as black folks, you can talk about our daddy and get away with that. But because some of us don't give a shit. But when you talk about our mama, oh bitch, we're going to war.
Well, I just feel like you should not talk about people's like I think there's a habit of people like just kind of like really, really weird people having a conversation or speaking or having disparaging words about people, past loved ones, and I just don't think that's necessary to bring up. Like,
but see, this is the thing. This is the thing that folks have to always remember. There are no rules in war. We like to say they are, but the problem is, some of us try to play by rules, but the other person ain't. And
but then right. don't be surprised when you get caught in the corner. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like that. That's all I'm saying. Like, yeah. you don't sit there and make, because a lot of times people don't want to play victim and be like, oh, well, he said this. He said, well, listen, you hit me with this, I'm gonna hit you with that. So it's just like, what you want to do?
Yeah. Right. You're right, Cupcake. I think he did respond to William the Baddest. That's what I thought we was talking about, but.
Oh, yeah. I didn't see that. So I just saw this.
Trying to turn out here trying to out Soulja Boy.
I'm over him. I just think that this was unnecessary. It's really, really dumb. All right, this next story was wild, and I don't understand why this was it. But Father Thomas McHale, excuse me, I'm mispronouncing it, but a 53-year-old American Catholic priest in the United Kingdom is now under investigation after going into extreme detail about the death of Jesus Christ during a Good Friday sermon at our Blessed Lady Immaculate in Consett. Reportedly, the Catholic priest told his congregation of about 75 to 100 people that because of how crucifixion works, Jesus Christ's blood would have rushed to his lower body, thus leaving him to die on the cross with an erection. One churchgoer told the Times UK, quote, "He told people Jesus died with an erection. The church was shocked. There were young families there. As mentioned, Father Thomas Hale is an American Catholic priest serving in the United Kingdom. He's reportedly been working at the parish in concert for more than a decade, and despite his jaw-dropping comments about the death of Jesus, he is still working at the church. Meanwhile, a spokesperson for the Diocese of Hexham and Newcastle said a complaint was received and has been investigated in keeping with our diocesan complaints policy. The investigation has been very recently completed and the complaint is upheld. What are your thoughts on this?
This is why you can't let everybody speak into your life. This is why you can't sit under everybody's ministry. This is why them Catholic, these Catholic priests are so obsessed with sex, because they're not allowed to have significant others. And this is why some of them be right here touching little boys and all this kind of carrying on and stuff. And this is why some of them are so preoccupied about sex, because they're not getting none. But baby, get him out the church. Get him out.
Well, aside from the investigation into the Catholic priest, his erection comment isn't too far from a lie in other contexts. Reportedly, death erections have been spotted on some men who have died by execution or hanging. It's said that that death by hanging can affect the genitals of both men and women, when men showing a more or less complete state of erection of the penis with discharge of urine, mucus, and prostatic fluid. It's reportedly a frequent occurrence, present for one in 3 cases. Additionally, it's reported that a 2015 article in Premier Christianity magazine even told its readers about this, quote, strange physiological reaction, further calling it the final shame of a crucified man.
Okay, I'm so over this. Can we go to the next story?
I just want to say one thing. I do think that we get, like, and this is probably an unpopular opinion, I don't think you should be fired, but I do think that, you know, I do agree with you about the whole thing about Catholics and them not being able to kind of like, or the priests rather, them not able to take a wife and have moments or whatever. That's their belief, but I do think that we need to kind of look into that a little more, because it is causing them to be a little more repressed. But that's here nor there. My issue with that is, like, there seems to be a really huge issue with sex and the conversation surrounding sex and public health prevention and sexual health and church. Like, I feel like it's all something that needs to be brought into conversation. And that's why I'm really excited about what Dr. Dante is doing with Conversations with Clergy, talking about COVID, talking about sexual health within the Black church, so because those things need to happen. Otherwise, we're going to look at everything as taboo and then forget that, like, people are human. So I don't know. Nah, he got to go expeditiously. All right, he got to go, and so does this topic. Let's move on.
Completely out the door.
So Jennifer Lopez, and there may be some issues with Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck. It looks like Jenny from the Block is allegedly heading towards divorce again. According to In Touch magazine, Jen and her hubby Ben Affleck have secretly split and are living in separate houses. The couple, who were married in 2022, have been raising speculations about their relationship status recently after Ben didn't attend the Met Gala with Jennifer, despite her being a co-chair for the event. Even though Ben claims he was filming a movie at the time, the source claims the real reason he wasn't there is that him and Jen are no longer together, and he's trying to exit stage left immediately.
We don't care.
I don't care about that. I think this would be.
We literally don't care.
We really don't.
What husband does this make? What number? We don't care.
Her 4th.
We don't care. Yeah.
If this is true,
let the Latino community care. The Black and brown community over here, we don't care.
She's Puerto Rican. I'm Puerto Rican.
Okay, well, the half of you that's Puerto Rican can care, but
Puerto Ricans are Black too. What are you talking about?
But
you're a bet.
We don't care about Jenny.
You know, I really don't care about this. I really think that we should stay out of her business when it comes to this. This is silly, but you know,
right? Cupcakes.
She just can't keep the. Let's move on. Our best. All right. So this story was actually bananas. So a former Atlanta police officer is behind bars after he pow-powed and unalived his Lyft driver over alleged miscommunication. Take a look at this crap.
developing story. A former Atlanta police officer arrested for the murder of a Lyft driver is scheduled to face a judge today.
And Channel 2's Michael Seiden joins us live right now in Southwest Atlanta. And Mike, in the last 30 minutes, you learned this victim was actually a professional wrestler.
Yeah, you know, Fred, his friends tell us he wrestled under the name Reggie Rage. He was on the independent circuit, wrestling wherever he could get some gigs. They say he was very talented. In fact, he trained right here at the WWA4 training facilities. Now, his friends say, again, that his real name was Reggie Folks. The 35-year-old was well-respected here and known to always bring a great attitude and motivate those around him. Investigators say he was driving Lyft in Union City yesterday when he picked up now former APD officer Kobe Minor, and according to an arrest affidavit, Minor told police that he thought Folks was a member of a gay fraternity and trying to kidnap him, and that's why he shot him in the head. His friends say that's all nonsense, and they're now trying to comprehend how this could have happened.
So
his family,
this is wild.
We're all a family.
Our hearts go out to the victim, but I think this is wild. This is exactly what we're talking about with this mental health awareness month. Y'all really need. Hey, Auntie,
and I wonder, because we don't have the communications to see what they were. Mm-hmm. I wonder if there was anything, you know, like was there any kind of advance or anything? But when but this is why you have to, especially if you are in the LGBT community, you have to be so careful dealing with men who, I'm not saying that this man is gay because we don't know that.
Yeah.
But you have to be careful about approaching men and being careful in your conversations with men that are heterosexual or identify as such.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree with that. And again, this is all alleged. We don't know if those things are true or not. But you know, at the end of the day, it's still not enough for you to unalive somebody. If he indeed felt like he was being kidnapped, I don't know. Like I don't know. There's still an investigation going, so we'll see how it all goes. I moved another story because I just don't feel like he's relevant. Because I just don't. We're not going to talk about DJ Akademics. He was talking about how he thinks that the whole beef between Drake and Drake.
I'm so tired of Academics. Ain't nothing academic about that whole. Moving on.
Nothing. But he basically was talking about how he felt like everything, all that drama was because of Meek Mill. I don't know how he got that false equivalence, but whatever. We're gonna move on. Let's get into the question of question for the people. Now, this came across my desk, and I was just like flabbergasted. Is corporate going too far with this beefy situation? Let me know what you think. So you guys know DeMarco. What's his name? DeMarco. It's DeMarco Morgan. He filled in or became one of the new co-hosts of GMA. Is it GMA or GMA3? No, it's GMA. GMA3 is with the other two that got kicked off. But GMA. So a lot of issues are coming about because he posts, you know, that he works out and stuff like that. But corporate, there's apparently a story going on. Let me pull it up. That ABC execs are reportedly fuming at the fact, allegedly fuming at the fact that one of their anchors' beef sausage has been going viral on social media. DeMarco Morgan, who replaced TJ Holmes, who was another anchor whose beef sausage was a trending topic as well after his scandalous affair, had social users lusting after his flesh after posting a photo in the some very tight biker shorts. The execs claim that the photo, quote, left little to the imagination, and they are allegedly struggling with how to confront the situation. An official comment hasn't been made by the network. What do you think?
First of all, when you are blessed with abundance, it's hard to hide it. Secondly, I think if they just move on and not keep bringing attention to it, this will blow over. There's probably some penis envy going on with some of those execs. You know, just being honest, he's blessed with. It looks like he's blessed with an abundance, and it ain't nothing wrong with being abundantly blessed. You want to be blessed in this life, and you want to be blessed abundantly. So hey, I'm for it.
I mean, and those are basically compression shorts. Like, what do you want him to do? Like, that's weird. Like, he just has meat. He'll leave him alone. That's what I'm saying. Oh God.
Penis family, I'm telling you, that's what it is.
I think this is a little much for corporate to go after, because I think, first of all, if you ask him the question or you go into it, you go into it with him, I think that's kind of like sexual harassment in my personal opinion. Like, you can't really ask him that question. Or what do you like? First of all, it's on his personal time, number one. Number two, it's on his social media, which has nothing to do with the show. So I don't understand that. And it's not like he's ugly. He's a handsome man. He's gonna have.
Now, what I will say is, I think when you understand, when you're in a position like he is and you're under contract, knowing what happened to your predecessor, he should be just a little more careful.
I agree, but at the same time, it's not like he's having an affair with the
it's not like he's having an affair with the anchor. He just got me,
What do you want him to do? He's blessed with it.
He's blessed. He's highly blessed. And we're here for it. What's his name?
DeMarco.
We're here for it, DeMarco. We are happy that you are abundantly blessed.
God bless you. Hallelujah. We thank you for it. Okay? Anyway, those are the questions for the people. Let's move on. Speaking of beefy situations,
yes. Been waiting for this.
So,
let's do it.
Star and Darius McCary, aka Eddie Winslow, went viral after she posted a video of her grinding up on Darius McCary and talking about, if you want to see more, join my OnlyFans. Take a look. Okay, so what are your thoughts, Darius, on this before we go into? Oh, and before we get into the discussion, they also said this is her response after everything went viral. Take a look.
We about to make millions. Let them know. This is a business meeting. I feel like Blueface right now. What, Blaine? I'm your Krishan Rod. Just go get a fucking tooth with my face on it. I'm your Krishan Rod. Just go get it. Krishan Rock and Blueface, here we come. No. Wait, they got that together. No, that's not. But that's not what we're trying to do. That's not. We're money makers.
So, what are your thoughts on all of this, Darius? We'll start out with you, because I know you.
It's clearly a money move. It's clearly a money move, and hey, at the end of the day, pussy matters. Family matters, and now pussy matters.
Wait, what matters? What matters, Darius?
Pussy matters.
A what?
Pussy.
So listen, y'all. I think and I talked to you guys in Patreon about this before, about this young man. But I don't have an issue with all that. I think she said we knew he was a cow. Listen, I don't care how people identify. That's not my issue. I just don't. I think this is a smart kind of tactic to kind of boost your ratings or whatever you're trying to do, whatever project you're trying to do. Sydney Starr's not dumb. She knows what she's doing, and I think that
it's clearly a money grab.
It's obviously a money grab, and we haven't heard hide nor tail of Darius Darius McCary. We want to make sure it's not our Darius. We haven't heard hide nor tail about Mr. McCary, Eddie Winslow, aka.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, Sydney. I would have been grinding on him too, child.
Do what you gotta do, Sydney.
Get you, Sydney.
Okay. He likes the girls, and then okay. All right. Well, I don't know what else to say about this, but get your money, girl, get your bag. Moving on. This was a crazy story. Coming out of Georgia again. Authorities have reported that a man from Georgia has been arrested on charges of unaliving the mother of his child and burning her remains. The arrest comes after she discovered that he had secretly married another woman. Take a look at this grab.
Clayton County Police released some new details this afternoon in the disappearance and murder of Brianna Winston.
She hasn't been seen in nearly 2 months, and now her boyfriend faces criminal charges in that case, along with several members of his family. Let's get out to Fox 5's Tyler Fingert, who's live at Clayton County Police Headquarters with what we just learned. Tyler?
Yeah, Tom, good evening to you. These are truly some disturbing details about Brianna Winston's murder. According to Clayton County Police, she was choked to death, then put into a suitcase, driven across the state line, and burned in Tennessee. Nearly 2 months after Brianna Winston was last seen, Clayton County Police have cracked the case and say she was murdered by her boyfriend, Michael Edwards, after an argument about cheating. Investigators say Edwards married a woman while with Winston.
Edwards did go to Brianna's apartment during the early morning hours of March 17th, and in an argument where she had confronted him after learning about his infidelity to her, he choked her.
Detectives say Edwards then put her into a suitcase, drove her to Tennessee, where he and another man burned her body. Investigators say they were able to figure all this out with the help of that other man who assisted Edwards. He was offered an agreement in exchange for immunity.
Together, the two men placed the suitcase inside of a burn barrel located behind the home. They doused it with accelerant, lit a fire, and they kept that fire burning from the early afternoon until nightfall.
According to that unidentified man, the two then disposed of Winston's bones in 2 different areas.
It was not a crime that was committed in the heat of passion. There was malice. There was some intent there.
Clayton County Police say during the investigation.
This is a mess. I don't know what's going on over there in Georgia, but girl, y'all, like Cupcake said, y'all be careful who you lay down with, because like the National Supervisor said, pussy matters. Okay, so be careful. It's getting crazy out there, especially.
It's crazy.
That's insane.
And I guarantee you that was not the first time that he was violent with her.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so, because if you felt that comfortable to do that, like it was just like that was premeditated. That's not something you just like. It wasn't like she said, it wasn't based off of the evidence in the investigation. It wasn't something that it was just like a crime of passion. Like you checked that. You knew what you were doing. You were checking your boxes. That's weird. All right, psychological mental health awareness, y'all. We got a quick praise report. We want to go ahead and shout out Stacy Dash because she has been invited back to the barbecue. She was taking 18 to 20 pills a day, and now she is stating that she is 7 years sober, if I'm not mistaken. 7 years sober and some odd days. So yeah, shout out to her. This is what she had to say.
Wow. Thank you so much for all of your concern. I just want to say that I'm doing brilliantly. I am 7 years and 9 months clean. Yay! I am going to start sharing on here my journey of my transformation of my body, my mind, and my spirit. And I would love for you to take this journey with me. And I hope by doing this, I help somebody else. Because I know the struggle.
Okay, girl. Happy. We appreciate you.
Girl, we don't care about her, and she still ain't welcome back yet.
I'll take her over there on stage with Candace Owens. All right, y'all. It's time for the main story, y'all. I know y'all been waiting for this. It is time. Oh, we're doing this under an hour. Yes, let's do it. Let's take the last 10 minutes of the show and knock this out of the park here, y'all. If y'all haven't seen it already, but there's been some drama in the House of Representatives. It is going wild. Okay, so let's start out with first what happened with AOC and Marjorie Taylor Greene. So this is all starting from the fact that the House of Representatives wants to is it suspend or it's not suspending. What is it? Not impeach.
This was when they were trying to impeach Merrick Garland.
No, they were trying to hold Merrick Garland in contempt. That's what it was. Okay,
contempt of Congress.
Contempt of Congress because he wouldn't release the tapes of the special counsel.
The man say, "I ain't giving y'all nothing.
I ain't giving you nothing, girl." Okay, so AOC and AOC and Marjorie Taylor Greene got into it because Marjorie Taylor Greene and her monkey ass and her ridiculous snow cricket ass and bleached face had something to say about our queen, that is Representative Jasmine Crockett's appearance. Take a look.
I'd like to know if any of the Democrats on this committee are employing Judge Merchan's daughter.
Please tell me what that has to do with Merrick Garland.
Is she a porn star?
Oh, Goldman. That's right. He's advising. Okay.
He's advising who? What? Do you know what we're here for? You know we're here about AG.
I don't think you know what you're here for.
Well, you the one talking about.
I think your fake eyelashes are messing up.
No, ain't nothing.
Hold on.
Listen.
Order.
I would like to move to take down Ms. Green's words. That is absolutely unacceptable. How dare you attack the physical appearance of another person?
Are your feelings hurt?
Her words down. Oh, girl, baby girl.
Oh, really?
Don't even play,
baby girl.
We are gonna move and we're gonna take your words down.
I second that motion.
So
I believe she apologized. No.
Perry, okay, hold on. Then after Mr. Perry's going to be recognized, then Ms. Green
I'm not
has 4 minutes and
apologizing.
21
Well,
seconds.
then
Okay,
you're
reserve
not
the right to
striking your
object.
words.
I am
You're
not apologizing.
Now let's go. Come on, guys.
Why don't you debate me?
Mr. Chairman, the
minority.
You're not.
Yeah, you're not.
out of order.
You don't have enough
You're out of order.
intelligence.
Chair recognizes Mr. Perry.
Okay, move to strike
I'd like to strike those words.
Mr. Chair, point of order.
Who's
It's me.
Ms. Crockett?
I'm just curious, just to better understand your ruling. If someone on this committee then starts talking about somebody's bleach blonde, bad built butch body, that would not be engaging in personalities, correct?
What now?
Chairman, I make a motion to strike those words.
I don't think that's
Hold on.
part of
I'm
it.
trying to find clarification on what qualifies.
Chairman, motion to
I
strike
had no
those
idea
words.
what you just said.
We're not gonna do this. Look, you guys earlier literally just
You just voted to do
Y'all did
it.
it first, so you don't want to talk about it.
Voted to do it.
Order.
I'm trying to get clarification.
Look at calm down.
No, because this
I
is
would
what
like
y'all
to get
do.
through proceedings.
So I'm trying to get
Ms.
clarification.
Crockett, you're not
You don't wanna
recognized.
play
Ms.
games.
I can't hear
Crockett.
you with your
And you
yelling.
don't want me
Calm
to do-
down.
No,
Can you please calm
don't
down?
tell me to calm down.
Girl,
That was the fool.
That was a hot ass mess. Okay, it was a hot ass mess. There was a lot of this and a lot of that, a lot of this and a lot of that. Okay, first and foremost, don't tell a black woman to calm down after you just disrespected her or she was just disrespected. This is part of the reason why I have an issue with Marjorie Taylor Greene and her lava lizard looking ass, albino lava lizard looking ass from the Galapagos Islands. Bitch, you need to calm your little ass down. You're doing too much with your mouth. And if Jasmine would have got up from her seat and walked across there and knocked your bobbleheaded ass down, then she would have been in the wrong, huh? And shout out to AOC for defending her black sister and a colleague in that match, because it's always a black woman being told, oh, they're being too aggressive. Oh, she's doing too much. Oh, she's so loud. She needs to calm down. When she said, oh, calm down, that turned me off. Who do you think you're talking to? Her fake eyelashes?
Oh yeah, baby. You don't play with a black woman and you don't play with a bitch that can read. Because Marjorie, girl, you was ill-equipped for Jasmine. Jasmine laid her motherfucking ass out, baby. And I'm sorry, I was supposed to say the MF word, but Jasmine laid her out, baby, talking about, what was the term? Blonde, bleach, bad build, butch body.
Wait a minute, because Cupcake said it earlier. Oh yeah, she said good morning to everyone except the bleach blonde, bad built, butch body bitches.
Baby,
Yeah.
she don't want to play with Jasmine, girl. Girl, I'm with Dr. Ho. Jasmine and AOC should have caught Marjorie in the hallway.
In the hallway, honey. In the hallway. Just catch it right off a GP. Because girl, you run your mouth too dang on much. And listen, here at Pyro Media Network, we do not support violence, or we don't promote violence. So this is, I want to make sure that these are the the views that are expressed by the hosts of this broadcast are those of the authors and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of Pyro Media Network. That hoe in the corner, okay? That's all I'm saying.
So I would have bopped her ass right on the floor of the house.
Sick of her ass. She always got something to say, and then she sit there and she does those white woman tears, those white woman, that whole white woman snarl that they do. It's like, baby girl, girl, you know what the hell what she said and what she meant.
Which that was a read because ain't nothing about Marjorie, baby or girl
at all. Her whole face is a read. Wash your hair, girl. It looks like you don't take baths.
And it kills me how they in there talking about. She's in there trying to promote Trump, talking about the judge's daughter. That wasn't even what they was there for to do. That's not what you're being paid to do.
Had nothing to do with the presidency in China. That's what we're talking about. And then you wonder why we're sitting here going off and the first thing y'all do is like calm down. When whoever the hell said that in the corner, because I know it's one of them damn Republicans. Okay? Whoever said that shit was the first one that pissed me off in the first place. Because Marjorie Taylor Greene, I expect this shit from her. I expect this from her. She is lucky the cameras are rolling.
I got her together. They would have got me for inappropriate language because I'm like, bitch, you calm down.
Girl. I bet she hasn't taken a bath in 4 days. Anywho, keep up the great work, AOT and Jasmine Cracker. We love you and we appreciate you. We're holding you down. And keep reading these girls for Phil. All right, y'all. That's going to do it for us today. We want to thank you guys so much for tuning on into Pyro Power Hour. We're closing out the week with Pyro Power Hour. Thank you to my brother, Darius Lightsey, for coming on through and reading these girls with me. And shout out to Mona, who couldn't be here today. Shout out to her. Get your rest, sis, and get y'all's rest this weekend. We love you guys. Darius, you got anything before we head out?
No, I won't be with you all next week, but I'll see you soon.
Yes, we love you guys. Stay tuned, stay blessed, and we'll see you on the flip side. And peace.
Thank you for watching Pyro Media Network. For more information, please visit pyromedianetwork.com.